We are all under siege from the actions of violent criminals. More police, more prisons, and longer sentences are not helping. Over the last 3 decades, prison populations have increased by 500%. Inmates grow more dangerous and better educated to a life of crime. Whether warehoused in overcrowded cell blocks or forcibly drugged to keep them quiet and under control, the idea of criminal rehabilitation has been all but lost. So it is that for every 10 released, 7 go on to commit another assault, another robbery, or worse. But there is a way to reform the criminal and return to society productive, contributing citizens. Criminon, dedicated to effective criminal reform and rehabilitation. Founded in 1972, Criminon, which means no crime, is today a network of chapters worldwide. Since its inception, dedicated Criminon volunteers have expanded its programs into correctional facilities at every level and in dozens of countries across 6 continents. Based on the revolutionary discoveries of L. Ron Hubbard, Criminon is the only criminal rehabilitation program that resolves why a person turned to a life of crime to begin with. The program consists of a study regimen and practical exercises that address the root of all criminal behavior, the offender's loss of self-respect. Inmates reverse the desperation of illiteracy by learning how to study. Free themselves from the grip of addiction through Criminon's drug program. And with personalized instruction, offenders not only learn to face their misdeeds, but for the first time begin to take responsibility for them. The centerpiece of the Criminon program, the Way to Happiness course, replaces the criminal code of conduct with the 21 precepts of this common-sense moral code, renewing the offender's sense of self-worth and restoring his self-respect. But to reach inmates everywhere, Criminon offers its program as a series of correspondence courses. These self-study lessons, administered and graded through the mail by Criminon volunteers, are available to any prisoner in any facility, from minimum security inmates to those in solitary confinement. So even inmates considered incorrigible by the system have the chance to start on the road to self-respect. Tens of thousands have enrolled on the Criminon program, and the successes of those completing are unparalleled. Inmates who are no longer disciplinary problems, less aggressive and violent, and in better communication with other inmates, the staff, and their own families. But the most profound measure of success is that they go on to promote the Criminon program to other prisoners, spreading it through whole cell blocks and entire prison populations. In all, inmates graduate as truly rehabilitated individuals with practical life skills, prepared to re-enter society as productive citizens. For more than 3 decades, Criminon has worked in partnerships at every level of the criminal justice system. From their programs with youth offenders in Los Angeles, to salvaging drug-addicted prisoners in Mexico, and training correction officers in prisons in Indonesia. Across the United States, Taiwan, Israel, Indonesia, Pakistan. Wherever the Criminon program is delivered, the results speak for themselves. Up to 80% of Criminon graduates never return to prison. By providing real criminal rehabilitation, judges and officials can assign offenders directly to Criminon programs instead of imprisonment, reduce sentences for Criminon graduates, and otherwise unburden the government of overloaded prisons by providing a tool to end the cycle of revolving door recidivism. Effective rehabilitation is being achieved every day with the Criminon program. A world without crime can become a reality. but it will only come about through the support and efforts of caring citizens who don't turn a blind eye to the crime that affects us all. Volunteers can guide inmates through correspondence courses, conduct crime prevention seminars, join staff at a chapter, or start a Criminon program in their community. We can help end the era of crime and violence in our streets and return to men and women the dignity, integrity, and honor with which they were created, and so make a safer, better world for all.